Good morning, everyone. Welcome to blizzard ravaged Macon, Georgia. Good morning. How we doing? How we doing today? How my Philly Pen Show peeps doing today? I see y'all in the chat already. How was the Philly Pen Show this weekend? Give us a shout out. From Cold Smart Moon Sprite, we actually might get it for real this weekend. But last weekend was a trial run. Forgot to bring fountain pens with me today. Rip. Emergency Kakuno. I like that. I like that. We survived. Next weekend actually might be rough. This one was hilarious. Last weekend was hilarious. Last weekend was perfect. It was like an inch of fluffy snow, and that was gone by the evening. We went to the Philly Pen Show and got jimmied. I saw your email. That was a perfect jimmying. Amazing, over budget. Philly was great. Nice. Love to hear it. Had fun in Philly. Love it. Love it. Love it. Good. It looked like a great time. It looked like everyone was having fun. Fame said they got 2 inches of snow in South Georgia. Yeah, it was like we were the northernmost point, almost. Maybe a little bit north of us. Did you get more than a third of a Kaweco Sport on the ground? Nah, that was like the max. It snowed for like 2-3 hours. And we were like, yeah, maybe a little bit north of us, but not much. This weekend, though, could bring something fun. Got Jimmy 2, Rotring 600 yet. So Namiki Winter Vlad was talking about those Rotrings. So he sold a bunch of them. Excuse me. I'm on the cough drop kick today. So we might have, if I keep coughing, we might have to pop one of those in. So apologies in advance. Bought a Monarch, 100% Philly made, pen complete. Love it. I love my Monarch. It's really fun. All right, let me catch up on these, all these subs. We got a bunch today. Since we've been off for a few days. Power Belly, 74 months of subbing. Crazy. That's a crazy number. Tess, 76 months of subbing. Wow. Crazy how fast time flies. Facts. Zimongoose, 42 months of subbing with the Prime. Let's go. Jackie, 69 months. Nice. Get Composted, 67 months of subbing. Holy crap, y'all. Reed Wizzle, 73 months of subbing. Wow, SD Redneck, 31 months of subbing. Crazy. We did total up all the months of subbing today. It's a lot of months, and and just right in the middle of nowhere, Wheezy Faz decided to streak. Like everyone's subbing, then there goes Wheezy Faz streaking again. From Corolla, 34 months of subbing. Let's go. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all being here. When is the last time you've seen snow? Once every 3-4 years, we'll get a dusting. This was like super light. The problem here is if it gets too cold and ices. Like this was nothing. Like this was a non-event. This one, because it never got below freezing. It was literally the day before it snowed. It was 60. I was wearing shorts. So nothing was gonna freeze. It never got below freezing, and it was just nice fluffy snow that melted by the end of the day. Like there's still some hanging out there, like in the shade. This coming weekend actually might be a problem, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Basic Denim Tuesday. I am basic. Brad sees snow every day in that beard. Every day, more and more, man. We just need to get rid of this stuff, and so I can be like you. Yeah, it was literally 60 degrees the day before it snowed, and I was wearing shorts. So it was just gonna be a non-issue all the way around. But that doesn't mean people aren't stupid. So yeah. Blick Art had a table that had preppies. I limited, they don't carry them in store. They said yes they do. They're in section blank. What's wrong with you, SD? Don't you know? Do you not know? Good morning, G's. I think I got everyone's last week's stuff ready to drop in the mail today. I packed them all up Sunday, but since the mail was closed Sunday and Monday this week, I'm going to drop everything off this afternoon. I bought a Mont Blanc. It's probably at a Pen Show. It's probably a good place to buy a Mont Blanc, really. Oh yeah, I sent you something. Yeah, I have something in the package for you, based on your request. So yeah. Blick also sponsored a bunch of classes. Oh, sick. I love seeing that type of integration, right? That's like a good crossover. And like not all the stores, like the retail stores, like Sam Flax does a great job in Orlando, right? From day one, Sam Flax has always been part of the Orlando show. And I think that's a big deal. It helps with like the community buildup of these types of events. So I do think that's important. Toby's here. Aziza was looking at it earlier, so I know you have excellent taste. They sponsored you and Aziza. See, like that kind of stuff is perfect. Like, especially like when you have classes with tools involved. And I don't just mean the teachers. Sorry, that was too easy. So like, Claudia, I'm guessing did you teach your like drawing with fountain pens class or something else? And they're able to give, like, we had preppies, and like when I took the class in DC, like we had preppies and stuff like that. So it was great. I had to do them. I had to do it to them, chat. Boo you! I need your address. You did not email me last week, or if you did, it's in my spam folder or something. You're the one I did not ship last week. I remembered I had that. But yes, having those type of local, let's say, art supply stores involved in this space that we are in, it's kind of good. They gave me markers, radio pads, and pouches. See, like, it's really good. It's really good. What's up, Rob? Did you manage the snowpocalypse, Rob? Oh yeah, y'all didn't get any in Atlanta. What am I saying? Be prepared though for this weekend. Be prepared. So what's a hype? So that's what a hype train reward looks like. Yeah, they just give out like extra emotes into your bank of emotes that you can use in the chat. So you have like my emotes, and then like other people's emotes that you subscribe to. Then you just have like the bank of like general, like there's a whole section of hype train emotes where mine has got like endless stuff. So yeah, it's just stuff to play around with. Vanessa's doing a new, what does that say? I'm assuming, I don't know why it doesn't say the last email. I'm assuming it's talking about their new video show. Is it a podcast or is it just a video? Like, do they have an audio, like RSS feed? So Van Ness and Gentleman Station are doing a video. So yes, does it have an audio feed? It has an audio feed? Or is it just a video? That's what I'm trying to understand. But yes, I've been watching they've been doing the videos. Video podcast, there's no such thing as a video podcast. No, I'm just kidding. Video podcast that will have an audio only RSS feed. It's not a podcast unless it has an RSS feed, chat. I just want y'all to know that. Mike will yell at me. It is not a podcast unless it has an RSS feed. I just want to be very clear. Indy Dragonfly is shrinking. So you can have your YouTube podcast all the time. It is not a podcast. So yeah. Let's see. Can I search up on the paper trail and get a feed? Allegedly. Got it. See? RSS feed. It's a podcast. You can say add podcast. Boom. It's a podcast. So, welcome to Old Man Yells at Clouds, chat. No, I actually don't think this is pedantic. I think this is actually just factual. I think this is just actually factually correct. The youths won't understand that though. So, yeah. So it has a feed. I just subscribed to it. So it has an RSS feed already. The first episode's out there. I need to look at Riverside as a platform to just do like some of the Pen Addict like private stuff. That might be better than what I'm using. Wherever you get your podcast is a powerful phrase, and that's why I pay people using Spotify for podcasts. Yep. The history of the internet makes that rule, right? Thank you, digital. Like literal digital medievalist is saying that. Yeah. It's just the facts. We can do a test call. Yeah. What? I just did Alexandra's show. She used something else. It wasn't Riverside. Riverside has a good UI. I think Riverside is probably a lot easier for guests, right? Like I'm technologically advanced enough to do whatever I need to do, but I need someone who knows nothing to be able to click a link and turn on a microphone and talk to me without having to worry about stuff. And I think Riverside probably does a pretty good job at that, right? Just for ease of use, right? Like I'm good. I can do whatever. but I need to just handle someone who has never done this before and make it easy for them. So yeah, Riverside might be the move. If I tried it, it would be cool to do some more like just video chats, like as opposed like we could do like Twitch sharing and Twitch streaming and stuff like that. But I would like to do Riverside. I think is pretty good at like the video capturing stuff. Zoom scares the crap out of me. Zoom is aggressive. Zoom is aggressive. You never want to have to explain recording on Eurowin to someone who's never done it. I stopped doing that for the Pen Addict member show. By the way, that's coming back. Friend of the show. I'm recording one on Friday this week. We just use Zoom, and I literally record the Zoom call. It's not meant to be like a professional. It's not a Gimlet Media podcast. The podcast alignment chart. Excuse me. Oh, we might be in the cough drops early today, chat. I feel fine, but yeah, my throat's not good. We had to do that for Ruminate 2 weeks ago. No one noticed. Yeah, literally. Like I don't edit it. You know, we just. Yeah, friend of the show never goes away. It's just very cyclical. You can go months without it. Y'all are gonna when I record it and publish it, y'all are gonna like have to refresh your feeds because like the feed is asleep. When I subbed for Apple in 2021, they made a silent declaration that I would not install in Zoom. Sick. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. Like Zoom is an aggressive application. Cherry Ludens, no. I use the Halls just for like non-medicinal ones. I use the Halls. What do you call it? Just like the general like immunity ones or whatever they're called. I don't know. Some basic ones. So anyway. So yeah. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I would like to try mass video hangout sometime. Yeah. Zoom many people Zoom videos like are a tough situation. Not the recall. I mean, they're literally halls, but they're like the immunity. I don't have the bag in here. But they're like, I don't know. I can go get the bag. I'm lost at the words. So anyway, we're booking a pen show today, chat. You have no baggage? Oh my God, do I have baggage? We're booking pen show travel today. We're going to do that. I trust a mass Discord server over a Zoom invite? Probably. And Discord is a mess on its own, right? Vitamin C defense, that actually might be it because they're citrusy. That you totally might have it. It might be that one. Did you talk about the new TWSBI that's coming in February? No, I haven't seen that. We'll look at that in 1 second. All right. I am giving away. Can't wait to get my new spoke pens. We can talk about that today. I stole a pen for the first time in a long time. No one tell Brian. I stole a pen for the first time in a long time. I like it. It's so good. We're gonna put it right here. So I am giving away. We'll have some giveaways here later today. I'm giving away this Narwhal Eclipse, Novelure Eclipse. You lost a pen. Oh no. Well, you should go and enter to try to win this one. Blogwald is streaking. So yeah, I'm giving away this fountain pen. When at the DC Pen Show last year, I've told y'all this story, but you may not remember. You may not have been here. Frank from Narwhal asked me if I wanted to review the Eclipse, the version 2 of the Eclipse. It can be pitchy if you're not paying attention, but I didn't have any issues, and I used it a lot. This was actually a pleasant surprise. I did not know. I was like, yeah, whatever. This is a weird pen. It's pretty good. And so he sent me one to review, except by one, he sent me 8. So I'm still going through my stash. I have this one and 2 more to work into giveaway. So there you go. That's this week's Pen Addict giveaway. One. I've given away so many. I think I used 2 or 3 for St. Jude. I've kept one, given away one, used a couple for St. Jude, given away this one, and I still have 2 more to go through. So why he sent me 8, I'll never know. But it was pretty much all the color combinations, and they were great. So it was fun. All right, new TWSBI coming February. Like, let's see. They're gonna have to start coming with something else. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I was very pro their aggression last year, right? They went aggressive in the latter half of last year. We got to do something different now. This is essentially parts of the ones that they've done recently. Mark safe from this release, yeah. So this is just a combination of like 3 or 4 of the last pins that they've done. Yeah, it's great. Look, I like, if you like this style of pin, like, this is great. Like, totally a good looking pin. But they got to start breaking the mold a little bit. They got to start breaking the mold. They got to do something. Yes, they're like, yeah, totally fine with what they did last year. What would you like to see? A different model or a different way that they do the eco. Something, we need an eco V2 or something. I wouldn't be opposed to a more solid one. Or different sections. Like, something's got to change. Like, I think it's about time for a new model. They're joining the spare parts race with Sailor and Lamy. Yeah. Like, I bought one of the most recent ones because I think they're great. But, like, I held out because I knew there was going to be stuff coming. I want a 590. That's a section that doesn't detach. Is there? That's not a thing, right? New solid color with the ink window. Yeah, just do, like, tweak something. The problem is it's the same issue as like all the price increase stuff, right? The basic eco is no longer affordable for them to make, right? This is just an assumption, but that's when you can do all the special editions, you can build in your premium without saying we've raised prices 20%, right? So the Swipe is such a good pen. Swipe is such a good pen. Swipe. They didn't just lean into it. I wish they would have leaned into the Swipe a little bit more. So yeah, totally great looking pen. I just realized, why is my... There we go. So cool. Like, yeah, like, very nice. There's no needle to be moved anymore. Attachable grip is why I prefer the 580 over the Eco. Yeah. The 580 is often my shimmer ink testing pen because I can just break it down pretty much and get it pretty clean. Thanks, Uniball. Thing with TWSBI is the grips. If they improve those, I'd enjoy them a lot more. Totally fair. Yeah. How many Ecos does one need? I mean, I will answer that question. If I have 3, that might be overshooting by 1. I know I have at least 2. Is the peak knurled grip on the Model C the 9 or 10.5? All right, hold that. I have not had enough coffee for that question yet, GHP. It's the peak knurled grip. Where'd that go? All right, stop. Is the peak knurled grip on the Model C the 9? Oh, yeah. No click grips are 9mm. Any cylindrical C or CX grip is 10.5. Now, there's tapers and there's inverses, but any cylindrical C or CX grip is 10.5. None. There is no such thing as a 9mm C or CX grip. Did I answer the question? Did I answer that? I have 12. I might have a problem. We all have our things. Like, But as much as I swear by the Lamy Safari, I probably have 5 or 6. Like, I don't have all of them, right? Yeah, no one needs any of this. I'm only missing Turquoise, Sunset, and Golden Horse. Golden Horse was sick. I did like that one. I sent my I had a friend that was doing the full rainbow, and they didn't have orange. Like it was either China or Japan exclusive orange, and I sent them that one, and then they came out with a regular one. So I have orange, I have the new blue Cosmos one, and I can't think of another eco that I own. The only reason I wait for my Twisbies anymore, reach for them, yeah, because they have 1.1 stubs. Yes, exactly. I use the 580 with a 1.1 stub nib for my shimmerings, and it's great. Really enjoyable. I have 2. I never even going on 2 years now. That's when I hit the brakes. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, Stationary Seeker. Even my orange one, I use it a lot for pictures, just for like reference, but I never ink it up. I haven't even inked up the blue Cosmo one. Actually, I wanted to ink up another pen today, but it's a cartridge. I might do it later, but we'll see. Sailor Fude works for shimmer. That's a good call. I've never tried that. I should do that next time. You think you have 15 in arm's reach? Nice. Just got the FC Model 31 with a BB Sig nib for shimmer ink. That's a good one. That's a big chunky pen with a good nib. I haven't looked for my nib yet. Yeah, I never thought about shimmer in the Fude, but like Mark, it wasn't the Fude. They sold the dip nib, Fude nib, with a shimmer ink. So I should have put 2 and 2 together and have done that. I keep a selection of my inks and my Twisbies because they always stay inked and don't dry out. Yeah, I love the Eco. It's one of my favorites. I have the 40 and 55 degree, and surprisingly the 55 works better for me. Maybe I shouldn't have just given mine away. Dip Fude just makes sense. The little I did a review of that dip one, and it has like a little container in the back of the nib. I couldn't believe how well that worked. The all clear one's great. Yeah, I have 11 Ecos inked. Yeah, you need to see the Fude like nib. Ian was playing around with it. Philly, ooh, nice. That'd be fun. I love the Eco. It's nice with arthritis in my hands. I love writing with the Eco. It's really great. Andrew, that pen Andrew posted one of the wildest pins I've ever seen on Instagram the other day. Underrated nib is the Pilot CM and the Prera. Definitely. I like it because it's a 0.9 stub essentially instead of a 1.1. Andrew got so Nakaya will do like desk type pens. I have a few Jinhaos because I'm a cheapskate. I mean, some of them are good. Yeah. The Nakaya Decapod Twist and like that stand. Yeah, I didn't even know they made that one in Ao Tamanuri. That's very cool. Pretty sick. That nib was wild when he showed it off on Mike's walkthrough. Nice. I'll have to go check that out. I didn't see it. Maybe there's pictures of it floating around. All right. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I have my portable one, but you don't get to see just all the range of color that finish can do. So when are you getting the giant Bic pen for your background? If y'all haven't seen this, like, it's unbelievable. Oh, there's Anna catching up on posts from weeks ago. Where is it? Like, I said I'm gonna redo the setup one day. Check this out. It's a wall lamp. I mean, it's sick. Here, I'm gonna put this link in here. This might drop you in on the second page, but that's where I was at. Yeah, y'all sent me this. One of y'all sent me this. It's just sick. Oh yeah, Lily. Yeah. Like, how cool is that? Like, yeah, I definitely need that. It even this is surprising. You'd have to go to you can't see it on my screen, but if you go to the link, it has the big logo right here. So yeah. Pretty cool. I love it. This is the Fude Alone. Okay, yeah. So this is the pen I had, and it came with the ink. This was fun to play with. Pleasant surprise, this one here. Yeah, I knew it was the same, like the front half and the back half, and it's like I knew exactly. Once you said it, I was like, oh yeah. So it has this cool feed thing. So this thing, it's like a trough. This is basically like a bucket for your ink inside of here. And it works. I mean, it's not like a world beater of a pen design, but it's cheap and it's just a dip pen. You can see in this back end here. So there's a hole here. It's like this whole trough system. It's a reservoir. I like my terrible words better, but yes, reservoir is a much better word. Yeah. I could not believe how well this pen worked. It was really good. Pilot Kakuno Panda. I think I've seen those pandas. 6 ink cartridges. I think I've seen someone sent me the panda one before when we were talking about them. Or it does have a little play because the play is good because it's disassemblable for cleaning. You can take it completely apart. So it does have some shift in it. But part of it is because you can actually take it apart and just like rinse it and go to town on it. So yeah. Very cool. I like it. It's crazy how many cartridges came with the Kakuno. Yeah, Pilot does Pilot's cartridges. Where are they at? Do they not have? Oh, it's just one pack of black. Okay, I was thinking they would do the. That's so fun. Yeah, someone sent me this the other day. The Panda is just really cool. Like, this might be the best entry level fountain pen, honestly. It's just such a nice pen. Pilot does good ink cartridges. Except sepia. Don't buy sepia. Their purple's not my favorite either. It's kind of a bright, desaturated purple. Some of their other ones are good though. Nakaya comes with a block of cartridge I never used. Don't know how many blocks I need. Yeah, I do use the Mount Fuji blue black ones that I got in my Nakaya some. They do have a brown instead of sepia. I'll have to try it because the sepia is awful. It's bad. Yeah, how is the face of the nib not a panda? Huge miss. All right, chat. How much is the Panda Kakuno with tariffs? $11 billion. Brad, show the stolen pen. Oh, the one, the one I stole from myself. I was like, okay, I did steal one from. Yeah, you're right. I did steal. As I was packing these this weekend, we played a little bit of Thievery Corporation. I had to have this one. Simmons Spear. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. This one checked all my boxes. Do you know why? You know what actually turned me, like I've seen this pen for months in our stash. What actually turned me on to this one was forgetting that we put the Oto in here. And like, that's just a damn good refill. 0.5 Oto gel and this knurl and this color. And then like we had enough of them for me to steal one. I haven't even stolen like a Model 7 pencil yet, but I stole this. So this has been going in my, it just makes my handwriting look good, right? This is what I've been using this week for my planning and writing. I don't know. This is just going to be a good all-rounder for me, even though it's something that, you know, I make and can use anytime. Yeah. Yep. And the clips are glossy instead of flat. So I don't know, man. This one, I could not leave the shipping department empty-handed with this one. What's up, Dutch Bill? Pin Master Flash. I like that name. Yeah, I couldn't leave it. And so like the raw knurling, like just the metal knurling, I like better than the coated knurling. Right, when you paint the knurling, it gets a little bit less aggressive. Right, this can be a little bit aggressive for some people. But the black knurling, since it's painted, right, it puts a layer over the pattern, so it's not as sharp. I like this one though. So yeah, yeah. I still lament I lost one of my spokes. Rip. You have an email in my inbox I need to read. I think it's for the podcast. I need to put that on the list. The sharper the better. Generally speaking, I do like the sharper. They work better in pens, the sharper knurling, because there's not a lot of downward pressure. I feel like if a pencil, I tend to put a little bit more downward pressure on so you can feel a little bit more. With this one, like with a pen, like there shouldn't be like this type of feel. Like when I'm just floating around, like it just feels fine. It feels fine. There's sharp knurling on the Rhodey. Yeah, I think it's similar to this one. The Rhodies and like the last Rhodies and the last XLs we did had the sharp knurling. But anytime you paint it, like if you see a black knurled one, it's going to be smoother. What's the most popular version of the splatter pen? The all black one, I think I fulfilled the most of those. This was actually the least popular. Surprise. This was the least popular one, which I guess since it's kind of like more of a two-tone thing. The all black. So we did the all black in knurled and all black in groove. Those both sold more than this one, which is why I felt this is the one that I wanted. So I felt good stealing it. Is all black splatter? No, only the barrel piece is splattered. Just the barrel pieces. Because the grips and like the knock mechanism, like the top ring, are not. But yeah, as I was packing them, I was like, this is easily my favorite. So I waited till I was done with the and seeing how many we had left and to feel okay about stealing one. So I did. And I took it out of inventory. You're welcome, Brian. Was there a Pen Addict Render K back in the day? They did a Knock collaboration. I never did a Render K collaboration. But there was a Knock Sinclair, kind of an Iron Man-y one. I think it was red with a black grip. It wasn't the Render K, it was the shorter one. What's up, Gourmet Pens? Hope you had a great Philly Pen Show. Sounds like you had fun. It's very reminiscent of the Johto, exactly. Whoa. So yeah, the Johto. So this was my Johto one, and then the spoke one. This one's about a quarter of the cost of this one. So yeah, I don't know, something about these that I just love this pen though. Are there ones where the black is metal, not like the bare metal with orange? I'm not tracking you, Cold Hands. Help me out here. Redo. You did not buy a single pen? Nice. So yeah, very much similar. I mean, definitely my aesthetic, right? All right, chat. As of right now, you let Sim keep all his pens? That doesn't seem right. Is there a design where the black is bare metal, not knurled, so it's a clean metal barrel with just the orange splatter? No. No. Because we do all our nibs, all our grips separately. And there's not one with a full splatter the bear. And none of our grips are smooth. They're either grooved or knurled or something. We don't have any flat grips, if that makes sense. So yeah. The closest is like the Rody XL, but they still have knurled or grooved grips. Yeah. All right. Let's book some travel. I need to do this today. So we're doing it on stream. I need to do more work on stream, to be quite honest, chat. I just get too distracted talking to y'all. But we're booking this one right now. Where's my laptop? All right. So let me do this. Let me get my hotel room for this. I can do flights later, but I got to do this while we're on track. I've got the approval for the dates with the family. So let's get this one booked. So I'm first St. Louis Pin Show. Bought my first Retro 51, the Bijo Sukai pattern. Do you have a link to that one? I'm not familiar with that one, Dutch Bill. But that sounds like something I'd like. All right. I am committing to the St. Louis Pin Show right now today on this here stream. And I am booking my room. Have you considered asking them to rename the show Mrs. Pin Addict's Birthday Pin Show? True. At least an honorarium, right? Like an honorary doctorate, right? Just an honorary pin show host. Render K, I'm thinking I've had a blue cap and a red tip. You're ringing some kind of bell. I don't think there was never a Pin Addict one. There could have been a knock one. Click here to reserve your room today. All right, let's do that. What hotel is this? Sheraton. Do I have Sheraton access? Okay. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The show is Thursday to Sunday. Okay. Got it. Check availability. We should log in. Man, my thumb, my fingerprints, like it's so dry these days. My fingerprints aren't working as well. TPA pen has been my go-to for weeks now. I use it almost every day. I don't know why. I do know why. Like, I literally made it, but I don't know, man. I just love that pen. So, Pin Addict pen or this new spoke design, that would be a tough fight for me. Because you can actually put this Oto refill does fit in the retros. I should put one of the Oto refills in my last year's pen, and then keep the standard refill in this year's pen, which is why I like it. All right. All right. St. Louis Pin Show. Ooh, chalet style rooms, chat. I don't know what that means, but I like a good chalet, I guess, right? Do I like a chalet? Smithsonian? Okay, I'll look at that in just a second. Oh, cool. All right, we'll look at that in a second. Easier history management. Pass. I do like a pin chalet, right? What is chalet style on a Marriott hotel room? It looks like any other. Oh, it's got a balcony. It's got a balcony. Sorry, this is bothering me. All right, chat. Question or poll. Here's a poll for you, chat. Look at that in just a second. Poll. If you're a solo traveler, do you book a hotel room with one bed or two beds? Like 2 queens or 1 king if you're by yourself? Discuss. I think this is a chat. I think there's definitely pros and cons to both. I don't think this is an easy answer. 1 king, whichever's cheaper. Yeah, they're the same price. They're the same price. And no kitchens, no, but like whatever. 2 queens or 1 king. Same price. 1 king, 1 king. I used to do 2 queens and now I do 1 king. Yeah, I tend to like the extra bed to just throw crap on. Yeah, I think there's an argument to be made for 2 queens. You have a balcony to puke off of if you get talked into eating STL pizza. What is St. Louis pizza? Does St. Louis have a pizza? Always 2 queens? See? I think there's an argument. I've converted into the 1 king, but I think there's an argument to be made. All right, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Thursday to Sunday. No, I decline protection. That seems like an aggressive sentence. Seems like an aggressive sentence, chat. Correction needed. A valid card number is required. Damn it. My card's here. Yeah. All right, let me go get my wallet real quick. King bed is too much bed, right? I feel like it's too much bed. I still sleep on the edge of the king. Skyline chilly, but nastier. Huh. All right, be right back. What's wrong with Skyline chili? I've never had it, but it looks good. Come and take my arms. You know what, chat? We need to look at something real quick. We need to see before we finalize this. So yeah, what's the deal with they use a different cheese? This is an enlightened response considering other people. Yeah, I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all enough. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, that is one of the reasons why I've done 2 queens in the past. Are the Cardinals at home? Do we have the 2026 baseball schedule out? All right. Provel. I don't know what Provel cheese and super crispy cracker thin. Have I ever had Provel cheese? I don't know. Like I don't mind like super thin crust, but I don't know what that cheese is. All right, where are the Cardinals? I like how they have them last in the NL Central already. Schedule, regular season. Provel is like American. Really? Huh. Oh my God, website. I don't want your notifications. April, May, June. We're going in June? They're home. All right. They're playing the Marlins on Sunday. Let's see. There's a Thursday night game. The Marlins game is adult soccer jersey night. Yeah, I don't want orange cheese on my pizza. Yeah, and I'm good with no beans and chili. So I think I would like Skyline, to be honest. Yeah, do I want... I don't want orange cheese on my pizza. That doesn't seem right. Cards, Marlins. I'm fine with that because the tickets will be cheap. But it's and you know it must be bad because it's adult soccer jersey night. Kick it with the cards. This sleek soccer style jersey blends Cardinals pride with global flair. Oh, available in medium and extra large. Okay. All right, debate chat. Yeah, Toby, he's gone now, but he had to come in here and get it. Me, what are we doing? Dumping unsellable stock. What's funny is it says adult soccer jersey, 10,000 kids 12 and under. So they literally have no, and presented by Purina, which means it's going to have Purina on the jersey. So like this sounds like legitimately horrible. All right, do we want to go to a Cardinals? I actually, seriously, this is why I'm doing this here. I should do a giveaway while I'm thinking about this. Should I do... I should probably do Thursday night game. How far... Let's see. We might change our dates here. How far is... You're not entertained, Dutch Bill, by just watching me? Do I have to give you stuff to make you stay here? Just kidding. But yeah, I'm just doing work, and I felt like doing it in front of y'all. Are you not entertained? And I mean, the answer is technically no. If I go Thursday night, I don't have to stay an extra day. Sheridan Westport. Okay. I think we're gonna change. If we decide to do that, we'll go Thursday night. I'll get in early enough Thursday. I'm not gonna stay Sunday. I'm not gonna stay Sunday just to go to the go to the Cardinals Marlins game, even though I've never been to Busch Stadium. All right, let's just book this room. All right. I mean, honestly, does anyone need to spend extra days in St. Louis? Question mark. I mean, I know I'm just taking shots over here, but does anyone need an extra day for St. Louis? I'm going to go with no. I'm going to go with no. Husband just asked me if we should get a gym. The answer is yes. Oh my God. That's solid. And if you don't get it today, you're not going to get one because we're about to snowpocalypse next weekend. Chad, if you thought my post this weekend was ridiculous, wait till next weekend. I don't want to protect it. I'm anti-protection, Marriott. Settle down. Okay. Booked. So what we do now, chat. This is welcome to my traveling. I just booked for Saturday night. Wonder if I should try to go up Friday. My hands are cold. So I'm going to come in Thursday and I'm going to leave Sunday morning. So I'll be there Friday night, Saturday night. Well, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. I didn't want to get up early Friday and go. Love your post this weekend. I tried to replicate it with a Perkio, but it got buried. Which post? Come and take my arms. Okay, so what we do now is we go to the Tripsy app. We type in St. Louis. And we go 25th to 28th. We create a trip. Then we do a background. Literally every St. Louis image has the arch in it, but that's fine. We go check mark. So now we have a trip created. And then we send our receipt right in there so we don't lose our information. Or we keep our information easier to access. Boom. Done. Don't say your credit card number. So we got a follower earlier today before stream started. I'm guessing they came from the giveaway. I want to read y'all this follower number. They might still be here in the chat. I want to give them a shout out, but it was pre-stream, so I didn't do a shout out. So thank you for the follow. F1 Girl 71V 3LI 5P 34 King. Thank you for the follow. F1GUR 171V 3LY 5P 34K1NG. Thank you for the follow. There's my credit card number. Boom. And my hotel reservation was directly imported into my Tripsy app because it knows the trip name. We're done. All right, now we need to buy show tickets, and then I will do a giveaway before we buy show tickets because y'all put up with enough of my crap this morning. All right, let's do that. Yeah, sounds legit. Sounds legit. Let's see here. Come and take my arms. Gently take my skull for a ride. All right. I feel like y'all put up with a lot today. I have not been to the St. Louis show before. They've been trying to get me to go for years, but it's always on my wife's birthday week, and we always take a family vacation, but we're not doing that this year. I'm rubbing my hands because they're freezing. Like, I'm not cold, but my hands are cold. I need to finish Blueprints? Okay. Yeah, I do. I do need to finish that. It is packed. It is packed. All right. I'm going to give this away. So we have a Rickshaw pen case, single sleeve pen case. As you can tell, it's got something in it. So this is an older Gravitas pen that Ben sent me one year. This was kind of one of my favorites. I've been hanging on to this one because I personally like it and I've used it. So it's with like his dyed like acrylics, however he does this. And then it has like the waves pattern grip. And it's like really good. It's like really good. So I've definitely used this pen a few times because I really enjoy it. It's got a metal section, lightweight barrel. Actually, I'll put a I'll put a converter in here. But I don't know the model. This was kind of like a one-off type of thing. I don't know that he ever made this one. And the grip actually has some grip to it. It's not like knurled, but it's got a little bit of texture to it, right? So it feels good. Feels good. It's just a cool pen. Is it a Century? I don't know the model number, but it's got taper. It's got taper on the ends. This is definitely several years old. Ben sent this to me a long time ago, and I've used it several times. It's just a really fun pen. All right. Looks like a Century prototype. All right, let's do a giveaway. See, don't say I don't, like, y'all put up with me. I do nice things. Don't say I don't do anything nice for y'all. You can be bought. You can be bought. Settle down, SD. We have not started. Don't start. Yep, see what you did? See what you did? Way to go. You're always going to get, I'm always going to yell at y'all when y'all pre-waffle. You will always get scolded. You will always get scolded. All right. Let's see here. Boom. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win. And you must email me your shipping address. We have a wide range of waffle items around here. This is on the more expensive end of things by a long shot. I mean, I could just do some Uniball 1 gel pens, and that's going to be a giveaway too. It's just random. It's just random. So you never know what you're going to get. You are going to get a converter, though, so let me get that right now. Come and take my arms. Gently take my scarf. Sorry, I have a song stuck in my head this morning, and y'all are paying the price for that. My apologies. Okay. I did give away a portal out of frustration once. Fair. Yeah, you do never know what you're going to get, Lilium. Yeah, Bill, they can't always be tops. Sometimes they're bottoms. It's just the way it is. That's life. Sometimes they're tops. Sometimes they're bottoms. I'm trying to keep Dutch Bill entertained today. Like, that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. I mean, literally words to live by, chat. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Now, after this, I'm going to give away like a sticker next time. I'm totally giving away a sticker. You love it here? I love it here too. I love y'all. Yeah, next giveaway, y'all should just leave. I'm just going to give away a sticker after this one. Just to, we have to reset the expectations around here. So next giveaway, I'm going to find a sticker and give it away. Is this an eyedropper? Yes. It can. I've never eyedroppered it. But it's got the O-ring here. Oh, it's got an O-ring on the appealed sticker. Well, I did send Glyph a postcard with an L on it before, so don't tempt me. So yeah, it's got a couple different O-rings here. What I don't know is what's on here. So you need one more. You need one more connection here, so we need to see here. I do have some fancy. Oh shoot, I didn't mean. I'm gonna turn this. All right, see you, Rob. In case you win, you were here. Must be present to win. You can't. I was here. I hope you win this one and you're not here. This will be great. All right, you need an extra O-ring here. So you're gonna want to. If you eyedropper this, you're gonna silicone grease this part, right? Because the ink will just go this way. I did make Blog Waldo send me something. Well, I didn't necessarily do it, but I think that was more of a chat made me do it. This is a medium Yovo nib. I think y'all asked that a minute ago. Medium Yovo nib. You can tell how old it is. This is the old Yovo pattern nib. All right. Oh, we should do a whole alphabet of postcards. Yeah, the anti giveaway was fun. Blockwald, you did it though. Props to you, because that was not easy. Like that's an insane level of commitment. All right. I did say while y'all are doing this, I need to do this ticket so we can be done with this. Should I reserve a table, chat? We're not going to do that. Oh, can I not buy tickets yet? I always try to buy, like I haven't bought flights or anything yet, but I do. If I book a hotel room, I like to buy show tickets. I thought they had a show ticket thing. Am I missing something? Just waffle is not the easiest one to, if you don't think about it, sometimes you can goof it up. Okay, seriously. I thought I saw a ticket link. I should just email them and say, "Don't you know who I am?" and ask for free tickets. What do you think, chat? I crack myself up sometimes. I don't do that. Well, I take that back. I do that. Sometimes I do that. I'm not going to say I don't ever do that, because actually sometimes I have done that. Stationary Fest. So yeah, sometimes we do it. Sometimes it do be that way. Come and take my arms. Can you seriously not buy? All right, y'all have 1 minute left on this giveaway. Oh, Annie P, 38 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all are actually freaking me out about this pizza situation. That seems problematic. That seems like a problem. Okay, I guess you can't buy tickets yet. Which is fair. Fair enough. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, that is a good warning. Like, as someone who will try plenty of foods, like who's like, I'm not like crazy food risky, but like I'll eat almost anything once. That does not sound great. That does not sound great, Chad. Yeah, is there a Waffle House there where I can do it? Go. If you're gonna big time that way, you just have to show up and then hop to the head of the line. I did that one time at the San Francisco Pen Show is historically packed, and I paid for my ticket and the VIP ticket, except the line to get the badge was out of hand. I was like, I'll just come back later to that. So I went to the entry place where I knew the guys there, Todd, one of the guys that runs it. I just went, and he just went. I said, I'll get my badge later. And he's like, I have done that. I have done that before. Brett isn't like that to push the front of the, I will stand in line with everyone else. I do. All right, last call. Exclamation point waffle. Let's give this away. Brand Downey. Yeah, no, I stand in lines. Unless I'm at Stationery Fest. All right. Ready? Boom. Okay, that didn't really work. Let's try this over here. All right, let's pick a winner. Boom. Torikar. Torikar. That's good. That sounds like a new winner. Are you a new winner, Torikar? Torikar, you win. You win. Oh my God, me? Yes, new winner? Heck yes. Love it. Okay, so pay attention. This is the most important part of this. Besides sending me your address, you have to pick which Breakfast Buddy sticker you want me to write your name on, Torikar. So we have Florence the Egg, Kevin the Bacon, Joe Coffee 1. Joe Coffee 1. So we have Kevin Bacon and eggs all day. Ooh, you just made a lot of friends. You just made a lot of friends here, Torikar. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to email me, hello@penandike.com. And then I'm going to ship this to you later this week. Probably, what's today? Probably like, maybe Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday if we're lucky. Let's do, what are we going to do here? Come in. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And enjoy the pen. It's fun. I have used that pen. It's not brand new, but it looks brand new. I have used it a couple times and quite enjoyed it. Quite enjoyed it. All right. Boom. All right. All right, everybody. Stay tuned for a sticker giveaway coming soon. Food for thought. There better not be Skank Pizza on this list. The 37 best restaurants in a row? All right. We'll save this for later. We are going to flip through here. All right. Asian Supermarket in. Taqueria in. Peruvian Bistro in. Nude House in. Foundry Bakery in. I don't see any stupid pizza yet. Mexican in. Olive and Oak. I mean, that seems like a internet generated name, but sure. Cafe Zone Chinese Cafe in. Chiang Mai Thai in. I don't see any stupid pizza here, chat. So I think y'all are lying to me. I don't think pizza's real. Sorry if this is hurting your faces. No pizza yet. Every one of these looks like a W. Uh-oh. With its cracker crust and Provel topping, St. Louis-style pizza is an essential part of the diet of anyone born in the 314. But some of the best slices in town don't adhere to the local style. Thank God. Thank God. Yeah. Sit down, St. Louis pizza. Not even St. Louis pizza places make St. Louis pizza. What is wrong with y'all? Not even the St. Louis pizza store on the best restaurants list makes St. Louis pizza. There's only one pizza, and it's New York pizza. I think the Italians might have an argument. You're not wrong. I'm in your camp on this one. I think the Italians might have a little bit of an argument. It's where a YouTube chef works, this place. All right. Michelle says Union Loafers is amazing. Yeah, Detroit pizza rules. I think I would just going to have New York. Our NY pizza is owned by Italians. Yeah. Detroit pizza totally slaps. Chicago pizza, it's fine. It's just not the canonical pizza. Like, it's just not. It's bread lasagna, right? Detroit pizza is banger. In general, I would prefer like a New York style slice. Yeah, normal Chicago pizza is what we usually get when we go to Chicago. I'm wrong. I don't dislike it. I'm saying I like it. It's just not the best pizza. I still haven't looked at this Dutch Bill pen. See, I've not seen this. Why haven't I seen this before? Because that's like right up my alley. That's a great looking pen. Yeah, I haven't seen these. I like that one. Come and take my... I do. I like that a lot. It was the 7th design in the pattern book. Yeah. Yeah, I think like anytime we've gotten Chicago pizza, it's generally been like when I go to Atlas, they order like this great thin crust pizza for all of us. It's really good. All right, we booked a pin show, chat. I'm not a big sauce person. That's actually kind of one of this. Kim, I'm kind of the same way. So like, I'm limited on like the deep dish. Like it's only gonna be so good just because my preference is not a lot of sauce. So yeah, definitely prefer like the New York style or the thin Chicago style. Yeah. I was gonna do something else today. I got highly distracted today, chat, to the shock of no one. When I went to Wrigley, I got the hot dog or sausage with onions and crap like that. That was good. Order all my pizza with light sauce. Yeah. God, y'all are making me hungry. I didn't eat hardly any breakfast. Okay. What else y'all want to do today? I had plans. That was one of them. I did the Chicago thing. If you can fold your pizza, just get a calzone. Oof. I mean, I like calzones too. Sauceless pizza from Amici's. That could be good. I'm going to hydrate with coffee. Sticker waffle. We'll do that. You know, that last giveaway happened because I wanted to give a pen case away. And I was like, Complete reservations for St. Louis? Yeah, check. St. Louis, like, okay. Oh, I just missed this. Dot Mackey, 41 months of subbing. Thank you so much. I was scrolled down. I missed that. Thank you so much. Squirrel. Oh, does St. Louis have a food? Like, is it barbecue? Like, besides whatever that pizza is? You waffled and your internet died. That's okay. You didn't win. Like, is St. Louis barbecue a thing? That seems like a barbecue thing. Did your plotter refill binder arrive? No. But, what was I going to say? We haven't had mail for a couple days, right? Because holidays, so I don't know. Like, it's probably coming this week. Like, I've had a JetPens order that's just been sitting here and not delivered, right? So probably soon. You need the St. Paul sandwich in St. Louis. Fried ravioli. Besides Atlanta, what other small shows would be a good first show? Honestly, like, I don't consider Baltimore necessarily small, but I think Baltimore might be like the perfect first show. Baltimore is Goldilocks. It's just right. I would choose Baltimore over Atlanta for sure. At least on the East Coast. California on the West Coast. Oh yeah, Inky Sock Side. Yeah, on the West Coast, the California Pin Show. Orlando's a very good call. All of those are better than the Atlanta show. Orlando, Baltimore, California. I haven't been to Dallas in a while. Dallas is pretty small. Dallas gets really busy, though. Dallas does a good job. They pack it in for 2 days. Well, I guess they're going to be 3 days now. Slingers are an STL breakfast staple. I don't know what a slinger is. Mountain Biker David just talking about Atlanta this weekend. Yep. Back in the day, man. 4 days in Dallas now. Wow. Have I decided on... You did ask me if I decided on Little Craft Fest or Chicago. I'm thinking it might be neither because... we got to see. We gotta see. That might be an interesting time window for me. TBD, which the longer GHP, the longer it's TBD, the more likely it's gonna be Chicago. So, famous St. Louis foods. There you go. Boom. Minnesota. I have been through Minnesota, but never to stay. But yeah, it's beautiful up there. I love like Minnesota, Wisconsin area. All of that's really, really beautiful. Just unwrap a blue black Monteverde gel for my Spoke Model 8. Nice. Let me know how it goes. I haven't done that one yet. I've done some of their colorful ballpoints, which are good. Love Philly as a first show, but I'm local and biased. Yeah, Philly's good too. Philly and Atlanta, I'd say, are pretty close. I think Baltimore is a little bit bigger. California's a little bit bigger. Orlando's maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, those are the good first. I think Baltimore, Orlando, California might be my favorite first time shows. So, the downside to Dallas is its location is not great. Where like Orlando and California locations are killer. Baltimore's location's admittedly not that great, but it's good enough. Colorado, yeah, I haven't been to Colorado. Colorado's on my list one of these years. But hey, we're scratching one off this year, St. Louis. Yeah. So I think that's my list. First timers, Baltimore, Orlando, California. I think any of those three, you'd be pretty happy. Just say it because you want to avoid me. Maybe. Colorado for sure, yeah. You trashed Portland, so, well, I didn't, but I'm also not wrong. So, there's that. I love Portland, though. I would go to the Penn Show for a day or an hour and then go hang out in Portland and the rest of Oregon. I love Portland. The Pacific Northwest Penn Show leaves me large question marks. So, it's the way it rolls. Give me that Vancouver Penn Show to get me up there. Give me that Vancouver Penn Show. Then we'll get over there. It's a nice color. Nice. Okay, there's the St. Louis stuff. We'll look at that. Okay. What else? Did I have any other plans? Cali Penn Show's close enough to fame that I might be able to justify it. The California Penn Show is a tough, would be a tough no-buy show. I think I spent the most at that show last year. That's where I bought my Elved. That's where I bought my Sailor Mini Pro Gear, which I wanted to ink up today. Maybe we'll do that here in just a second. I bought, at least those things there. And a bunch of ink. So, yeah, I bought a bunch of stuff. Getting out there, first show of the year in California was tough. Tough for the wallet. I was like, first show of the year, I was ready to throw down. Snagged an Elved in the last drop. I've been liking the colorful materials. I don't need a second one, though. That's what I tell myself. Caps was a super fun show. I had no expectations going in, and those expectations, I had exceeded expectations by the time we were done. One thing I was thinking about doing. Let me ink this pen. Ooh, sorry, chat. Oh, I will tell you all this. I don't know if y'all were here, whoever wasn't here last week. If you were here last week, you'll remember this. So we had our ink a pen redemption. So we did the Arushi Lamy Safari with the wet pen Blackberry. I used that a bunch this weekend. Nailed it. This one's been really good. We're going to have to use this. We're going to have to take some pictures with this one, I think. was super good. Super good. Let's look at the Currently ink. Currently ink's pretty solid. Let's see what we got here. Currently inked. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4 pilots. Wow. 4 pilots. I mean, it's hard to argue. All 4 very different pens. Elved, Safari. And then I think I'm going to review this maybe tomorrow. Oto CR01. I don't know what that one is. Is that the rollerball? So we'll see. If I get time, I'm going to review this tomorrow. We'll see if I have time today. Elvad, Slivern, PO, 845. I don't know, man. Some pretty good stuff. California, Addy. Is Addy going to be there? Is Stationary Stack going to be at the California Pen Show? That's where I got my first stationary stack last year, chat. Trying to talk myself out of buying that CP1. It's a narrow pen. Like, if you want to talk yourself out of it, it's a skinny pen and it's a little slick. Like, especially when my fingers are dry like now, this grip, like, it's fine, but you can talk yourself out of the CP1, but I'm happy with it. Addy will be there. Nice. Nice. So the next pen I'm inking, I do have, yeah, Accidental Rainbow. The next pen is probably complimentary. I've been wanting to ink this one up. So this is the Seagull Pro Gear Mini that I got at the California. So that's funny. California Pen Show last year. CP1 is a great pen. It's just not for everyone. Like I guess most pens aren't for everyone, but that one in particular. So yeah, we're gonna ink this up. I just use black cartridges in this because the whole reason I bought this had been on the shopping list for years, and I found a stock extra fine nib with it. So I'm going to get like a Sailor black cartridge, or maybe even a Nano black cartridge, depending on what I have. So we'll go get that. I'm going to go grab my cartridges real quick so I can ink this up. But then this will be, again, continued complimentary stuff. Oh, speaking of putting a gold nib on one, I need to find my Studio. The steel CP1 would go hard. That's a sick one. You love that tray, especially in the orange? Yeah, I do like the orange. So I bought the green, and then Addy had sent me the orange later. And I swapped them out, but I love the green too. Sarah's got the green. She did the reviews on those. All right, let me go grab the let me go grab my cartridges real quick. I'll be right back. And then we'll do another giveaway here in a minute. Maybe I'll find something in the Closet of Doom to give away. All right, I did find something to give away back there. So we'll do a giveaway here in a second. We found the ink right on the top, but we need to reorganize our cartridge situation. So I just have these boxes full of cartridges, like these cigar boxes, and they're just kind of a mess. So we need to reorganize by brand here or something. We need to do something with all these cartridges besides use them. So I'm gonna see if I have a standard Sailor. So I have this is the Nano. Is this? No, this is regular black. This isn't the Nano black, right? This is regular black. Wow, are they from 2018? Anyway, you take those Mount Fuji? Nope. That's my favorite cartridge. Uh-oh, only one left in that one. I got another box. How comfortable are you with Sailor nib swaps? Pretty uncomfortable. I've never done one. If I ever removed a Sailor nib, I've maybe removed a Sailor nib once. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I need to sort by brand, and then we're gonna restock. But let me go ahead and get this in the pen so it'll start writing. I do need another mini toolbox for cartridges. All right. So we're gonna pop this bad boy in here. Wow. Did that even snap? I'm gonna make a mess here, chat. I guess it did. I guess that punctured. We'll see. But this has the little, I have the little Sailor mini converters for these. I'd just rather use cartridges, especially since this pen, like, this color lends itself to like a good black ink, and especially in it's an extra fine nib, it's just kind of perfect. So, all right. Let me start, let's see what we got here. I have a lot of Pilot stuff we need to reorganize here. Oh, crap ink. Did you just put a Pilot cartridge in a Sailor pen? No. I've definitely tried to jam the wrong cartridges into a pen though before. Don't buy this ink, chat. You know what? I'm gonna give it away. I'm gonna stick someone else with this problem. The next giveaways gonna include that box of trash ink. That's how you know I love you. All right. Platinum carbon blacks. I use these in my UEF nibs. Mont Blanc Lucky Orange. Can't be much left of these. 3. I don't think I have too many Mont Blanc inks. Sukiyo, which I use for my Milky Way Galaxy. I use those cartridges. Pilot Black. Spill the tea on the sepia? I forget. It's just a really bad color. It's super faint, and it looks like watered down iced tea. It's just very bland. I thought maybe Pilot would eventually lower the price. So I just bought some for Sarah to review. And I think there are more. I think they've gone up. It was like $11 maybe, which is admittedly crazy. Some Lamy black, whatever color this. What color is this one? Is this aquamarine? What did they do? Yeah, they went up. Okay, I was thinking that because I was just ordering them the other day because she wanted some for review. And I was like, wow, was that like $11 for that? And I think they used to be like $8, right? Caran d'Ache, Waterman. Waterman Mysterious Blues. I have a bottle of this. I like Waterman Mysterious Blue. I'll sometimes use these in my Kavekos. Like if I'm just going to pop a cartridge in a Kaweco. Ink prices are all going up too? Yeah, for sure. For sure. TWSBI with the Overkill These are great cartridges. They're just only really used for the TWSBI. I think this is just blue. Yeah, sapphire blue. Okay. Let's see if we can consolidate somehow here. Before we do that, I'll start this giveaway. So the giveaway is going to be for this Pilot Sepia ink cartridges with one missing. Is there one missing or no? Did I actually buy 2 boxes of these? Wow, I was stupid. A completely full box. Wow. And something that it won't go into, but this is what I found in the Closet of Doom that we can give away. The Antique brass ballpoint. Love the barrel, don't like the refill. So we'll see if one of y'all likes it. It's a very fine refill. It's just not as clean writing as something like, it's hard to compare to a Jetstream, but you can't help but compare it to a Jetstream, and it's not nowhere near as good. It gets a little bit cloggy. It does not fit any other refills. Brad Rejects giveaways, that's literally what they all are. Like, I'm not keeping this pen for myself, so there we go. Yeah, it's this skinny looking Bic type of thing. Does it falter a lot? It doesn't. It never falters, as in fails, but it gets messy. You can look at my review, and I didn't enjoy the refill. Pen barrel's great though. The clip also feels like it's gonna break. Seems pretty sturdy. So yeah, literally every giveaway I do, I'd say 9 out of 10 giveaways I do are things I've used and don't want to keep. So there you go. All right, so we're gonna give away this Antique, and I'm sticking you with the sepia, just because I don't want to see it anymore. You can throw it away. You can empty them out. Thank you, Naper Villain. Yeah, like I wanted to like it more than I did. It's just a bad refill. But good enough to use. It doesn't compete against some of the good refills. Put it that way. The line isn't blobby, but it's not uneven. I actually found it bled through a little bit of paper, oddly enough. Pentel XB-XM refills. Really? Do you have a link to that? Because that might be something someone wants to pick up. I'm not familiar with that. All right, there's the refill. Okay. So yeah, it's this skinny refill with the with like the little wings right here. So if that's the refill they use in the Calme, that's very good. That would be much better for this pen. So I have a Calme somewhere. That would be a much better refill. All right. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter, anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. That ship worldwide. You must be present to win. You must email me your shipping address. All right. Generic skinny refills cut down. Nice. Okay. Let's keep going here. These I haven't used enough, but they do some really good colors in the Jacques Herbin refills, and they're the longer cartridges, internationals. This might be like my favorite kind of longer cartridge. So I have black, orange, and brown, orange, and yellow. I've used these on different things. I should do a review of these one day. Terre d'Ombre, Ombre de Baltique, and I think I had the orange ones. I gave the orange ones away. Too many Diamine cartridges. Blood orange. What do I think? What do I think of what? Oh, we should do the Roshizuku ink thing this week. Oh no, Dot Mackie. Well, you're lucky if Twitch alerts ever work. Sailor Blue Black. You love Diamine Blood Orange? It's a good color. Another one I use, I have a yellow Kaweco that I use this one in, which is so random thing to say. Caran d'Ache Chromatics, those are both good. Short International, again, I use them in my Kawecos. Hypnotic Turquoise, Infinite Gray. Regular Platinum Blue Black. Faber-Castell Olive Green, I've used that pretty regularly. The fake contraband Lamy oranges. Remember this a few years ago where this was a thing? These were like promotional, I think. Like a bunch of pen stores had these, but they never really sold them. And they're evaporating before our eyes. It's a good color though. Should bust one of those out again sometime soon. Traveler's Blue Black cartridges. I think I just bought this on a whim sometime. They're kind of like the Sailor. They're very dark blue blacks. Not my favorite. Oh yeah, we're giving away this pen, this Antique Brass, that you should buy a new refill for because this one's not very good. Diamine Blue Black, just a classic standard. Wow, I have more Lamy cartridges. No black, huh? Turquoise or Pacific Blue, depending on when you bought them. I think this is actually the bronze one, not orange. You can tell by the color of the back of the box. I think they're bronze. They're pretty good. This is a good color. Do you have a favorite dark blue black? Probably Pilot Blue Black. I like Pilot Blue Black better than Sailor. Platinum's my favorite, but it's bluer. It's more blue. I say Pilot Blue Black out of like the stock darker blue blacks. It's pretty good. I have too many cartridges. Are these the orange cards that Mike bought, but he didn't clean his pen well enough before putting them? I'm not sure. I don't remember that get composted. I don't know what these are. Ooh, Deep Dark Orange. Cult Pens Deep Dark Orange. This is something I probably just ordered. Diamine Blue Black is probably better than like Sailor Blue Black, I would think. It's more traditional color. Yeah, this is like a darker orange. Bungu Box 4B. I like Bungu Box 4B. I haven't used that in a while though. God, some of this stuff is ancient. Electric Orange, Caran d'Ache. Divine Pink. That's a good one. Caran d'Ache Divine Pink. That's a good color. Oh my God. There's way too much in here, chat. I didn't realize what I was getting myself into. Is there like one cartridge in here? Yeah. Kaweco inks are fantastic. Ruby Red. I think a lot of people really like that Ruby Red. I don't know that I've particularly tried it, but maybe. Lamy Petrol. Lamy Fluorescent Yellow. Who needs this? Why do I have all these? Neon Lime. Like, what are we even doing? Black, Platinum. More Diamine. 1864 Blue Black. So this is darker. So the 1864 Blue Black is darker than the standard Blue Black for Diamine. I prefer the standard. This is very dark. And I prefer the regular Blue Black Diamines. Another orange. A bunch of people started sending me these orange packs of the Lamy. So I should probably use them. Weird cartridge dispensers. Kaweco. Looks like a film canister. Little baby. J. Herbon Vert Praise. Cute little boxes. All right, y'all got about 1 minute left. 1 to 2 minutes left on the Antique ballpoint. I know, you should use your carts. I should use my carts too as I sit here and look at literally hundreds of cartridges that I'm never going to use. When would Warren even use orange ink? It's a true story. I don't know. It's in my PO nib right now, I'll say that. God, I got a lot of chromatics. Idyllic blue, sure. Like, why do I own the Monami? Is this purple? It is purple. Who knows? Literally never used it. So the Pilot does do good colors. So like this is the regular turquoise. If you want to use it. Yeah, just like standard fit and Pilots, regular cartridges. Another carbon ink. More platinum blue black. I don't know why I have so many of these. Deep sea green, Faber-Castell. That's a good one. I am actually surprised. I don't know. Where's my Sailor Nano? Where's my Sailor Blue? Oh, literally right here. This is a super interesting one. The Sailor Blue Black. It's not really blue black, but it's an amazing color. This is one of the weirder colors going, and I love it. Do y'all like the Sailor Blue Black? The permanent. This is the Sailor Permanent Blue Black. What's it called? It's got a name. Gore does Pink Pony Club. Oh, sick. That would be cool. I'll take a look at that. Seiboku? Yeah, okay, there it is. Seiboku. Legitimately great color. But I wouldn't even call it a blue-black. It's got a little bit of teal in it, of all things. It's a very interesting color, but a favorite. If we're ranking ink cartridges here, this one's going to be close to the top. Definitely a top like 3 or 5. Bilberry. So that's just a good Blurple Diamine. Diamine's kind of like a best bang for your buck ink cartridge, even though they're more expensive than bottles. They don't have Peter Buck though, so it's unfortunate. All right, giveaway's closed, chat, and then we'll finish this up. Giveaway's closed. Sobuku is more of a blue-black, yeah. Just like Pilot, but different shade. Definitely tealy. All right, let's pick a winner. Boom, Amicius. Wasn't Amicius have the bad internet connection earlier? Let's see if they're actually here. And Tariq. Yep, you won. Weren't you saying you lost your internet connection earlier? See the bot. You've never won before? The bot tooketh pity. The bot tooketh pity. Really? You've never won before? I wouldn't have guessed that. All right, you got to pick a breakfast buddy. You had to reset it? Nice. That's a lie, friend. Maybe we all know it. Like anything ever? All right, well, now you win the choice of Florence the Egg or Kevin the Bacon. Which would you prefer? And I'm going to write it with your Antariq. Kevin the Bacon, OBS. Ooh, I don't know. That's obviously. All right. All right, email me. Wow, 2 first-time winners today. All right. Email me, hello@penhack.com, and I'll get this out to you sometime this week. Not sure when. Love to see it, exactly. Amicius, do you have any Pilot fountain pens? Because I'm not going to stick you with the sepia ink unless you have Pilot fountain pens. You do not? Okay, then I'm not going to send this to you. There's no point in me sending this out to you. That wasn't a setup to give you a pin. I don't have one to give away. Psych. All right, we'll just send you that. But I'm not going to send you the sepia inks. All right, that was good. Give it to someone in need. Literally no one needs that ink. But y'all were right. Whoever was saying it, just like cut them open and use them to paint with. That's actually probably the play. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Kakunos count for sure. You have Pilot Sepia and E200 right now. It's the best. The pen or the ink? Because it's not the ink. Spoiler alert. How would I get that fake orange? Which fake orange? I'm totally... The Lamy? The Lamy fake orange? Is that what you mean? Then 1,000 Kaweco cartridges that I think... Yeah, they sent those to pen shops as a promotional item. Back in who knows when. I don't think they ever sold them was the thing. And someone found like boxes of like a promotional item one. Fluorescent Kawecos. What cool packaging. Yeah, maybe it's a painting ink. Purple. Pelican blue. No one needs this. I like Lamy blue though. I'm surprised I don't have any Lamy blue. Kaweco blue black. I think the rest of this is Kaweco. I didn't know Kaweco made it gray. I have a Kaweco gray. Do they make gray? Ooh. Interesting. But I like Kaweco's basic blue. Blue black. Sepia. That's okay. Red. That's it. That's it. Thanks for making great content. I appreciate the scrape. I appreciate y'all being here more than anything. I appreciate y'all hanging out and that we can just have fun doing this. Like, just be silly, right? Pilot black, and I guess I got an orange Pilot too, which is cool. I didn't know I had this. Is Pelican carts even in grocery stores? Emailed your thank you. Yeah, orange Pilot. Let's see if I can combine any of these. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely need to do some combining. It's a very nice gray Kaweco. Okay, I'll have to try it. I don't recall ever using that. Turns out kids are exhausting. Facts. Just wait. It never gets better. That's something you have to look forward to. Speaking of which, my high school senior just got home. Still not used to that at all. All right, do we have more Pilot black? We do. Can we combine all of these into one? Nope, that one's pretty full. Okay, how am I going to replace this stuff? I can't believe I'm down to my last Mount Fuji cartridge. That kind of sucks. I'm going to put this up here and put that in a pen that I want to put it into. Just so I know it's the right one. Okay, so y'all were saying maybe sort these by proprietary and non-proprietary. I think that's probably the play. If we have enough room. So let's start with the non-proprietaries in the big box. You'll send me a box? I swear I have a whole nother box. Like, I would bet money that there's a box of the Mount Fuji sitting somewhere, because I didn't think I was down to one. I'm almost certain of it, but I could be wrong. You don't have to send them to me, because I have bottles. I have at least one bottle of it, so, but I do appreciate it. All right, let's see here. If I put that cartridge in with the rest of these, I'll never know what it is. Okay, so we're getting there. I just don't know that I'm gonna have enough room in the small box for the proprietary stuff, but we're gonna find out. We are gonna find out together. I iCloudate my stationary inventory spreadsheet. Oh no, that is very no bueno. All right, all of these are proprietary. So, oh, I still have these things here. These are standards. Trash. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit all these in here, so we might have to pick like Lamy to go in the other box, into this box. Let's see what we can do. What is the magical Mount Fuji ink? They did a ink, which I think everyone says it's the identical ink, but where do they say it here? But supposedly it's made with like 10% recycled, 10% Mount Fuji water, runoff water, something like that. I'm just trying to find the percentage. It's not this. I don't think it's the same, but other people, I agree with you, O4A, that it's not the same. Other people say it is. Contains 5% of natural water sourced from the base of Mount Fuji. I mean, it could be from the restroom at the base of Mount Fuji. They don't specify. But yeah, but this ink, standard platinum blue black is very blue. And this is more of a real blue black. Are they seriously over 200 each on the eBay? I have at least one bottle, if not two. So, but yeah, 5% Mount Fuji, their Mount Fuji water. Is their thing. Yeah, okay. Some people were saying they're the same. I agree that they're not. All right, this box is a problem because it's not very big. So I'm going to go ahead and put all these Lamys in the standard inks just because, I don't know, there's a lot of them. Whoops. Hey, bud. Oh, throwing stuff around. Lamy petrol cartridges. These are like $2,000 each, and I'm just throwing them around. Have you done a review of currently available index cards? We have reviews of Exacompta. We have review of Notsus. What else? What else out there? Besides, like, you know, your standard, like, office supply cards. Like, what other cards out there? Fogialettos are gone. Give me some names, and I can take a look. You know I like my note cards. I've required a toolbox for cartridges, maybe. You just need not cards backs. Yeah, Oxford. Yeah, Oxford's like the standard stationery shop or office supply shop card. Yeah, this box doesn't fit anything. Kokuyo has a card? I'm not familiar with their game. I didn't know that. This is... I don't like this thing. It's too big. Dapper Notes has 3x5. Listed on JetPens. I've reviewed the Ugmonk cards. They're very average. Only the craft Ugmonk ones are good for fountain pens. I didn't like them that much. I think Kimberly did that review, but I've tested them. Okay, that works. The Mead ones? I've never seen the Mead ones. Okay, we're able to close these now. I like organizing my stuff because then I can see what I'm missing. Like, using. I should try the Dapper Notes ones. Life has note cards? Send me some links. You said Kokuyo. Because I would like to try them. We should probably... What could do? Note cards. What are these called? Information index cards. Let's see if that's the one. What's that one? Oh, just on this one. Okay. So I think... Let's look at these real quick. I think these are the ultra thin. Yeah. So I don't consider these note cards, to be honest. These are more like thick sheets of paper. Foglioletto, I think Dutch Bill is what it is. Like these are thick, these are double thick sheets of paper. It'd be worth trying though, just to see. Yeah, 157 GSM. But I think I've tried these. But this would be worth trying. They're good looking cards though. The Life ones, I have not seen these. And they do like the word. They do like the. This is like a system in Japan, to where they have like the index cards with the rings, the ring system. And they don't have a weight on these. I've never seen these, so. Oh, I've seen these books before. What else did y'all say? Yeah. Foglioletto or back? Or is this a new article? I have some of these. These are actually pretty good. You just have to like the colors, though. The colors are... So it says Foglioletto or back, but like this company went out of business. Right? Are they not? Are they in business now? The Levenger cards are probably good. All right, Mr. I Care About Standards, give me exactly what you mean, my note cards. I want a cover stock paper, right? The paper has to have some density, not some standard sheet paper. Like there's a difference between paper stock and cover stock. And most note cards use a level of thickness that goes beyond paper stock. The Notsu is the best I've tried in a long time. What else are y'all saying? So, but Oxford note cards are not that thick. Yeah, and they're not that good unless you want to use like pencils and ballpoints. That's fine. Like you ask me what I like or what I consider to be a note card. I mean, Oxfords are note cards. They're just unusable note cards. These I think I should try. Newland sent me these. I need to try them. I literally have these sitting in the... I need to try these. I have these. Dot Mackey with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Dot Mackey. Maybe tomorrow. I do have some of these. I just haven't tried them yet. I'll try these out tomorrow to see if they're good. Yeah. I don't think Newland's here today. But I literally have some of these sitting. These are good. You like these, Rob? Yeah, I have these. I'll try these tomorrow. Oh, generic note cards. I think most generic note cards, people just think 3x5, 4x6, and then like all bets are off after that. As long as it's not like a thin paper pad. Like these are closer to that, but they might be okay. I swear I've tried these Levengers. All right, what else are we missing? What else did Namiki Winter Vlad say? Correct Yoho. I don't know what that is. Kakuya says they're only for information. What does that mean? Is that a thing? Correct Yoho index cards. Oh, yeah, these are sheets of paper. I've used these. These are sheets of paper. The $1 ones from Target are oddly good. Are they just like a Target branded one? Information, no to-do list. Yeah, so I have tried these. These are not note cards. These are square sheets of paper or small sheets of paper. Basically business card sheets of paper. Thicker than regular paper, but thinner than typical index cards. Yeah. I need to be able to pop my index cards and they go thwack. You know, index cards go thwack. That's the rule. I think that's the baseline. Does the card go thwack when you hit it? When you flick it, does it go thwack? Oxford's awful and I suffer every day. The Exacomptas do that, exactly. Franklin Christoph has index cards, really. Someone make a cheap one that is better? Yeah. I'll have to get some from FC when I see them. Review them. Have you reviewed them? I think thwack is a technical term in the index card space. Right? I think that's a baseline. Yeah. I'll have to get some. I'm probably not going to see them till Atlanta. But if they bring them to Atlanta, I'll get some. If they come to Atlanta. I'm assuming they're coming, but I don't know. But yeah, we'll do... Are you streaming today, Mike? What's today? Tuesday? Up and Up Target store brand. Interesting. Oh, did they used to make... Did Black and Red ever make note cards? Was that a thing at one point? You're streaming? Okay. Whenever you go live, I'll send it over because I'm about to wrap up here. Did Black and Red ever make note cards? I can't remember. I was watching F1 videos because I was bored this weekend and there's nothing going on in F1. And George Russell did his essentials list. I don't know if it was with Wired or GQ or someone like that. And he carries a black and red spiral bound notebook and the Bic 4-color ballpoint pen. Crazy. I'm actually shocked he carries the black and red because I thought that was just kind of an American brand. That doesn't mean he couldn't pick it up in America. But he had a black and red wire bound, which I thought was Staples brand, but I could be wrong. And then the classic white and blue Bic 4-color. And he says, I keep it open on my nightstand every night. So when I think of things, I can write them down and get them out of my head. I was like, yes, one of us. George Russell, one of us. Who knew, chat? Who knew? So yeah, we need to do a fresh pass at the index cards. Again, the Notsu stuff is really good. I think Gentleman Stationer is where I got mine. I've actually been wanting to try some more of these. Where are they? Notsu. That's the pad. Maybe it's in a different category. That's from our brand. Pretty sure Black and Red is their own thing and not a Staples brand. Really? Okay, maybe so. But people always said like the Black and Red, just like the paper, was always fountain pen friendly, right? Danny Rick carried around a Lamy Safari. Sick. I knew I liked him for a reason. So Black and Red can be carried by other stores. Oh, so Joe doesn't have any of the index cards. Okay. So I got my note cards here, but it doesn't look like he has them right now. These are the reporter notebooks we were looking at before. But maybe he'll get some more in. This was the brand Notsu. And they were good. Yeah. So I got these from Joe at the Gentleman Stationer, and you can see how the ink that's not the direct link, but it'll get you there. You can see how the ink sits up on the card. This is like a super inky pen. And it never bled or did anything in the card. It was really great. So these are awesome. These were good. They're more expensive, right? Like they're like $12 a pack or $9 a pack, $9 a pack. But I mean, if you're using these, time to stream. Okay, when you go live, we'll send it over there. These are great, but I guess Joe's just out of them right now. I don't know if he's going to continue to carry them or not or what. Yes, sold out. Oh, these are available. Maybe sold out. Okay, here you go. These are good cards. Recommend. So a couple of these are inside. So 4x6 standard and 3x5 rounded corners are in stock. I will vouch for these. Vouch. So yeah. And then just as good for like the micro gel pens and things like that. So tomorrow I'll grab my Dapper Notes to test. So I think all of this worked pretty well. Yeah. And you can see the Hooligan dried there, even though my head's in the way. So yeah, good stuff. All right. Let's see if Mike's fired it up over there yet. We'll wrap it here today, chat. Tomorrow back. Oh, let's talk real quick schedule. Tomorrow 10 a.m. Thursday morning podcast at 9. We might be adjusting the 2 o'clock Thursday stream because I was supposed to record a podcast this afternoon that's now been pushed to Thursday afternoon. So basically Thursday, I'm going to stream. It might be right after the podcast. So I might put an update out on the status of that. So we might change that. So stay tuned. Thursday might not be a 2 o'clock. Actually, Thursday is definitely not going to be a 2 o'clock start. I just don't know when the start's going to be. Wednesday still for plotter. Oh yeah, shoot! I was going to do it Thursday. So we have a plotter to give away. Shoot. No 2 cards on Amazon. Okay, definitely buy them from Gentleman Stationer if you can. But if they don't have what you like, you go look at them on Amazon. Yeah, Thursday was plotter giveaway. Shit. All right, I got time. TBD. I'm recording the Plotter podcast on Thursday at 3. So maybe we'll keep it still at 2 o'clock and we'll just go from there. And just do a short stream. We'll do a Plotter giveaway stream before I go into the podcast. Yeah. All right. I think we'll keep this time the same and then just have a short stream. Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure that out tomorrow, chat. All right. Y'all be good. Go hang out with Mike. See what he's up to. He's got a cool hat on today. So, whatevs. All right. See y'all later. Bye.